Well, Mr. Mordecai. He's gonna be the main character of today's video, man. It just sucks for Mordecai, man. He has so many ups, so many downs, but the downs I feel like outweighed the ups, and it was just a tragic situation for him, man, when it came to girls. So today we're gonna look at some episodes where Mordecai is like, fumbling with the girl. Take a look at like pretty much the danger of like having a friend like this. Like, dang, it's like Sadakai, bro. Was it people who calling him Sadakai? Or like some other words too, man. It just sucks for Mordecai. We're gonna take a look at some episodes where he was just like acting kind of weird and all that. So make sure you like, sub up, and hype the video up for me, and we're gonna take a look at this. First, we got Laundry Woes. And I don't think it was the debut of Sadakai, right? He was sad before this. But it was definitely the debut, I think, of that meme picture that you know the one I'm talking about. I just showed it a second ago. Like he was just like really sad and upset and people used that picture. But this was crazy, bro. So basically, if you ever seen Laundry Woes, which I assume everybody has that's watching this video that pops up on your feed, but like, bro, he finds like he's sad in the beginning, right? Sadakai. Oh, I'm Sadakai. And then he's just, bro, imagine finding the sweater of your ex. I guess a lot of people probably sympathize for him because it's like, bro, come on. But it's like, imagine finding the sweater of your ex and you got to travel to Madagascar pretty much. This man's traveling like 8 hours, I think, probably more, to deliver this sweater to her. For what? For what? There's no reason. There was no reason for him to do that. Like Rigby was on it. Like Rigby was, helping him out, doing all this, trying to get him to get, right. But he said, no, I gotta go to Margaret and deliver this sweater. Bro, I'm so glad he didn't actually go through with it. You realize the shame and embodiment he would have, like, bro, I don't think he would have been able to recover after this episode. I'm not even gonna cap. He might have went down as the worst cartoon character or TV show character like ever. I'm not even gonna cap if he went through with that. But thankfully he didn't. I know regular show wasn't like super duper, up there when it came to violence. But I think he would have took himself out. I'm not even gonna cap if he went through with that. Because she just would have embarrassed him in front of everybody. Everybody would have laughed at him and this and that. I feel like this was bad cap on Mordecai, and I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, it's not that. You didn't have to deliver that sweater. If she really wanted that sweater, she would have like hit you up and like, bro, this was bad cap. I might have started off with the worst one as the first one, but I got other ones too, man. But this was Sadakai, man. This was down. This was down tremendous. I'm not even gonna cap. Next episode we got is Merry Christmas Mordecai. Now this one is kind of bad, but it's not as bad as the other one, bro. So basically, like, this episode comes around across like him and CJ are doing well in their relationship. Everything's going great. Is this kind of Margaret's fault? Nah, this can't be Margaret's fault. Nah, I'm tripping. That's me. That's not Margaret's fault. Because she just pulled up. She went to hang out with her friends and all that, even though her and Mordecai went through a whole thing. So she pulls back up after being gone for, I think, college, right? She was gone in school, so she wanted to come back and visit. So, this spooks Mordecai. He can't be in the same room as his ex. He can't be in the same room as another girl he had feelings for before that he's not in a relationship with now. It's just, man, you can't have somebody like this around. It'll get dangerous. And he's a full grown man with a beard, not a beard. Basically, he got hair under there. That's all hair. He's an animal. But so yeah, they get into it. They start talking, and then, bro, he couldn't help but kiss his ex, bro. Like, you just can't have somebody, like, if you can't control your emotions like that. I guess he did. I guess he did still miss his ex, and he tried to get into a relationship with another girl while he still missed his ex. But that's kind of on him, bro. You can't do that. Like, even in real life, you can't do that. If you're not over somebody, you try to get in a relationship with somebody else, there's a word for that. I can't think of the word. Second, no. Bag, no. It's a word. It's a word for somebody like that. I just can't think of the word right now. But I'm not gonna lie, this is not as bad as laundry rolls, but this is like, it's kind of like, I don't know. That's kind of tough because it's like if Margaret never pulled up, but it's like, did you think you were never gonna see Margaret again? Because Rigby was cool, going out with Eileen, and Eileen was cool with Margaret, and Rigby didn't have a problem with Margaret. It would have came together eventually. So the fact that he went through this is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Now, this one's kind of just funny. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of funny. So this episode's called Yes Dude Yes. Basically, Mordecai walks in on like where he thinks Margaret is getting married, and it's like, all right, this is kind of sad because like I'm pretty sure people got those moments where they're like, dang, the girl that I like, but I never talked to her, ended up getting a relationship. Now I'm upset. But you don't take it like this far. Like, this dude was in A1 depression phase over a girl getting married that he's cool with, but never established a relationship with. Now that just play that back. That just sounds crazy. Like, there's times where you could be like, dang, that girl really got a man now. And just be like, dang, and just keep going. But like, this was that was insane. But the yes dude yes thing was kind of funny because like why are you on like I know she explained it, but why are you on one knee? Wasn't that her cousin, right? Her cousin? Like why are you on one knee talking about and it's just the timing of it is funny. So basically he ends up figuring out, okay, so it was just like your cousin. All right, we can still go out now. That's on him now. Like you can't go out with a because he had CJ, right? This debut of CJ. You can't go out with another girl and then just for I mean, he just went out on one date with her, but that is still kind of messed up to do. That's how the domino effects happen, man. You ghost somebody, they go and ghost somebody else, they go and ghost somebody else. It's just a whole domino effect. That's just life in general. So like for you to dump this girl that you just met and y'all were seemed like y'all were cool, to go out with your like they weren't an ex at this point, but it was just like to just go out with this other girl who just is free now. I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. This whole situation on this episode. At first in the beginning, I thought it was like, all right, this is kind of funny. But now that I'm breaking it down in real time, because I just do this in real time, I pretty much just talk. So hope you appreciate this. But like breaking it down in real time, he's kind of messed up. This is actually crazy thinking about this back now. Next, we got dumped at the altar. Now, this one is actually tragic too, bro. Mordecai cannot. I wonder if it's because they're the same species, CCs. It's got to be the case, right? They're both birds. What are they? Blue jays? Red jays? They're both blue and red jays, right? I don't know what animal he is, bro. But that's got to be the case, bro. But even then, bro, if you bring that into real life, bro, like I don't know. It's just crazy, bro. So dumped at the altar. I thought he was gonna move on and but it's he just can't get over that one girl, Margaret. It's insane, bro. Like so, Muscle Man's got to get married, and then he has the jitters or whatever he's going on. He can't do it. So then Mordecai has to read his what's it called at a wedding? Like his vows, wedding vows. Is that what they're called? It was somewhere along those lines. He had to read it, and then after him, bro, this was just crazy. Him reading it made him rekindle his like fire for Margaret. That's the best way I could describe it. And then he just completely embarrassed CJ, and it's another thing where he just can't get over Margaret, bro. The red J, never mind. I'm about to say something crazy, but the red J and whatever she got going on for you cannot be that good to where you're that obsessed with her. You was obsessed with her before you even got with her, bro. I'm telling you, if you know somebody like Mordecai and he like you got to help him out. Like you can't just let him sit there and go through that. Now sometimes you can't help somebody out. Sometimes you gotta let somebody go through it and go through the tribal tribulations, whatever big word, and go through that and have them like go through it themselves. That's with anything, bro. Like if you're trying to help somebody and they just won't ask for your help, don't try to force yourself to help them, because it could just turn into a whole big situation and y'all fall out all because you tried to help them. Then it's just tragic. But dang, bro, you had CJ, bro, and he just can't get over that one girl. It's like that. And that'll do it, man. Make sure y'all like and sub up. Hit that hype button as well. I think that's kind of newer on YouTube, so I appreciate if y'all hit that as well. And you know who this wouldn't happen to? My GOAT Ben 10, man. When I was doing these TV show related stuff, because a few videos I did like reactions down back to this, it's just I always would glaze Ben 10 the last minute. It'd just be like the glazing of Ben 10 hour. I don't know why. The video has nothing to do with Ben 10, but he's the greatest of all time. Like the greatest. Like he's just so inspirational. Like I'm glazing Ben 10 24/7 every last minute of the video. So again, make sure you like and sub up, hit the hype button. Mordecai, it'll be interesting. I mean, I know they had a new season with Tales of the Tape. They're supposed to come out with some more stuff with Tales of the Tape. So we're gonna see how Mordecai does in there, even though it's like a prequel to everything that happened. So that kind of didn't make sense. But you know, my GOAT Ben 10 is just so inspirational, man. He's just the GOAT. But again, make sure you like and sub up, hit the hype button as well. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. So goated.